Okay, I'm at the actual mine for the Cherokee Ruby and Sapphire mine. I'm with Eric and Zach. And Zach here is going to tell us a little bit about it. Now, this pile over here, or two piles over here, are piles you've recently dug up, I understand?
Well, so they go, they're chronological piles.
Okay.
The smallest pile being the oldest. It's actually a lot like
right. And coming around over here, this would be the oldest pile over here.
I want to say, I don't know, Eric, 15 years ago, 10 years ago. And then they excavated this.
Right.
5 or 6 years
right.
ago.
And he said where that one was excavated from is probably this little grassy area here that's low.
Yep, this is the area. This is the actual mine site itself.
And all of this is the mine site right here. All of this has been excavated in the past. As we notice where the truck's going, you're going uphill over here.
Yeah, right.
So everything lower here has already been mined before. Now, because of safety regulations, you basically, once you excavate something out, you leave it as a pile, then you have to fill in the hole so there's not a hazard there.
Close it as soon as possible.
Right, you close it as soon as possible.
Bring the excavator in, dig the dirt, and fill it back in with the overburden.
Right.
Right, so there's different layers.
Right.
There's dirt, gem dirt, and then clay.
Right.
And so the overburden you really don't want to sell because that's not the gem dirt.
Right.
You want to get that off, and we actually put that back. That's what goes back in the mine.
Right,
first.
that's what fills it in.
Now that's fun because that's got the arrowheads and stuff like that, archaeological type stuff. But then you get to this yellow dirt, got a yellow tinge to it. Then you're in the gem dirt. It's very gravelly.
Yeah.
And so you just dig out that gravel, go down until you hit the clay. Hit the clay, you've gone too far.
Now, the other thing you mentioned to me earlier today at the sluice area where people sift and look for the gems is that this is not the original site. This is a alluvial fan off the mountains where the gems have been deposited.
Correct. So it's where erosion has already taken place.
Right.
Originally they were up there in the mountains,
right.
in the veins, mother lode. But then throughout time, the mountains get eaten down, and it goes along with the water.
Right.
Along with the creek, which is where the water sources are always where the best finds are. And if you'll notice, this dig site is right next to a creek, and that's Kaler Creek right there, the same creek that feeds our bloom.
Kaler Creek is between that truck and the road over there. It's just down and below, out of sight, and you got a little
close up of it if you want.
And you got a little branch of it right here that goes right through where your mine is at.
Yeah.
So.
And then we have the tributary streams that.
Now, just out of curiosity, do you know, are there any actual mines up in the mountains trying to find the actual veins that gems like this are coming from?
Well, so Tiffany's bought up the area after they purchased the.
Yep, I'm tripping over the rocks.
And they bought up the area and made a lot of exploratory mines and found some stuff, but they never found the mother lode, so they sold it back to the people, and we made a ruby mine out of it.
So there aren't really any mines up in the mountains looking for the mother lode in the mountains, so to speak.
I mean, I guess people are.
Yeah.
We might be in a couple months when we dig up that. Yeah. So this is all there. The land goes up into a holler, which is, a valley. And this is the end of the valley. Right. So we assume.
So you're just going to work your way up the valley as you go.
Yeah, and that's what the previous owner told us. The new dig sites were going to be up here. Over the creek and
and I can look just through the trees. I can see the side of the mountain up there.
Yep.
So, and there's another mountain over here I can't see through the trees, so we're right between them. Yeah, it makes sense that that's where everything's going to concentrate, is down at the base of those mountains and through the river flow.
Yeah, because this same flow, this holler, would have fed Kaler Creek, which is where a 260-pound Sapphire came from. And that's
260-pound Sapphire?
Yeah, right.
People would have trouble picking that up.
Yep.
I got to look that one up on YouTube, a 260-pound
International
Sapphire.
Gem Society museum. It's in the jailhouse right there in the square.
Okay, so
Check it out.
I can actually go see that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't know if they have that actual rock, but
Okay.
there's a plaque that talks about it.
Okay.
It might have been 60 pounds. Definitely 60. The 260.
It was a big rock.
Yeah, it was definitely 60. But yeah,
All right.
you can confirm that when you go there, and you definitely should. This is a fantastic place. Hey Eric, let me ask you this.
All right. Well, I'm going to cut this off at this point then.
Oh, well, you can still. I was just gonna.